Greetings, Dr. Jeffrey Scott. This is my Markets in Minutes for September 6, 2023. I entitled this The Dog Days of September. Email address, jeffrey.scott@topdowntrader.com. This is for education purposes only. Any recommendations are in the spirit of education, not investment advice. I am a doctor, not a broker. I'm independent. I pay for the tools that I use, and trading involves risk, and you alone are solely responsible for the decisions you make. Love to see you join me at the Wealth 365 event, October 9th through 14th. There is my free registration link above here. This is a great meeting, 50, 60 different speakers, some great deals on some tools, but a lot of free education. And I hope you see there. It's just been a real honor to be speaking at that event. So, the markets continue to be kind of challenging, but not a surprise. This is September. Now, are they horrible? Take a look at the spider. We're in a little bit of a gentle roll. I mean, everybody's talking about head and shoulders, knees and toes. No, head and shoulders, top. I have a little kid with grandkids, so head and shoulders, knees and toes is her favorite song. But notice how we kind of stopped on that 50-day moving average. Look at the cues. We traded down to the 50 and stopped. And if I drew the box, see if I can make this big, I can make a box happen. If I look at the S&P 500, I was watching this and actually thinking that we had a bit of a rectangle here. And I'm not really good at drawing in this tool. So much easier in wealth charts. But I was watching this box for some time, and I thought it was interesting that notice where we traded down to in the session, in the diamonds. The top of that box, that was resistance. So we've got multiple things here that tell me that this is an important point. So do I think this market's going higher? No, I think we might have a stalling day to the downside, maybe trade up a day or two. But we're at at support on the spiders, the Qs, and the diamonds. So give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe we get a bounce here. Russell, not so much. Russell's in the middle between support and resistance. The UVXY traded up a little bit on weak markets, up 2.87, and the dollar continues to be strong. On the commodity front, with the dollar strong, gold and silver remain weak. Oil is the ever-ready bunny. It just keeps on going. Forget natural gas. And then the other thing that's concerning is the 10-year and the 30-year both had green bars, although the 10-year closed up, actually was relatively flat, it says here. And I think that's because that is looking at, I don't know if that's tomorrow's bar. That's today's bar. On my other platforms, the 10-year and the 30-year were up a bit. So interest rates are in an area of risk. Now, typically I do a tops-down analysis, but what I wanted to show you this evening is how I look at it from a bottoms up. So let's reset this, hit OK, and you're going to see, you don't know, but I got about 2,200 stocks here. And I've got them ranked by how many dots. Now, I want to buy stocks that have pulled back in an uptrend, had momentum, and maybe are not too far gone. So I have a filter, I open it, pullback's an uptrend, hit OK, this is going to change, and these are the ones that come to the top. What I want to concentrate on this evening is Weight Watchers International. Why? Well, interestingly, it's got a very high relative strength, 97, and if you look at why, going back for quite some time, it's in an uptrend, going back at least until June. It took out trendline resistance, which I like to see. Volume, breakout momentum, relative strength and OBV look good. With a high-low score of 60, it's not extended at all. Look at the weekly, but sometimes it's about the fundamentals, and not even the fundamentals of earnings. I think the best stock in the market for months has been Lilly. And Lilly is up because of the diabetes medications that cause weight loss. And if you look at the weekly chart, you could see how massive this move has been up. well over a double since July of last year. Don't see that in big pharma. Why do I like WW? Because WW bought a telemedicine company that can give patients scripts for the new weight loss drugs from Novo and from Lilly, Ozempic, Wegovy, and Mounjaro. Combine that with counseling, because when you stop those medicines, your weight goes up. And I think that Weight Watchers could be a big play on an 85 billion plus obesity market. Have an awesome day in the market. Now, in bottoms up, we're picking the best looking stock regardless of the market. If the market bounces, I might look at some WW.